dogs, it's Madison and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited to share with you my experience in my big girl job, as like a lot of people call it, since I graduated college. So it's my first job post-grad for what I went to school for, kind of. And I just wanted to share my experience so far with you guys. I've been asked by many people for a job update. Besides it being my first job after college, it's also a big deal because I haven't switched jobs in almost 5 years before. I'm so sorry with all my hand talking. I haven't switched jobs in almost 5 years by the time I started this position, so that was a huge change. If you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe. I am planning on doing more content similar to this on top of all the haul videos I do. And also, I have a very exciting announcement for you guys. I am starting a podcast with one of my best friends. Her name is Kayla. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen her before. Her and I decided we love podcasts, especially since I started this job, and that's kind of how this somewhat ties into this. Since I've been starting my new position, I listen to podcasts all the time because of my commute and because I have the freedom to do so at my office and while I'm working, obviously. And so I've just been very into them lately, and so we decided that now that we have similar days off, that it would be great to do that. And I think you guys would really like the content. I'm super excited about it. Our launch date for the first episode is December 2nd. We want to take an entire month and a little bit over that to make sure we have a couple episodes recorded. We are putting content on the Instagram, editing, getting it ready, getting it perfect for you guys, having time to do cover photo for the podcast. So we have a lot of work to do, but we're really excited. We're taking it super seriously. So Instagram is Exactly Like Other Girls. That's the podcast name. I'm going to link it down below for you guys. If you want to go visit the Instagram, definitely give it a follow. If you guys are interested, I would love for you guys to check out the Instagram and listen to the first couple episodes. I think you'll really like it. And I'm excited to announce that. That's insane to me. I'm going to have my Instagram down below as well. And yeah, I'm just going to jump into the video topic for you guys today. For this video, I'm going to get into a couple things I drew from the questions that I asked on my Instagram, and I'm going to talk about it. And I put them in my notes, so I won't have the questions on the screen, unfortunately, but I'm going to just kind of go over what I got asked a lot and the positives and the negatives. So for my overall experience, it's really funny. I am a little bit, so I live in Colorado, as many of you know. If you're new here, hi, I live in Colorado, and I grew up in northern Colorado, definitely in the smaller part, and then I went to CSU, which is still northern Colorado, and it's obviously a bigger area, but Denver is the biggest area of Colorado. So yeah, I'm definitely more used to a smaller area. So just location overall, I'm not outside of Colorado, so it's not a crazy impact on my life. That's been quite the adjustment, just the move. And something that I put in my notes is imposter syndrome is something that I definitely felt right when I started. I went to college, I graduated college, I have past job experience even though it's not completely applicable to the job that I'm in now. I am on the marketing team at a corporate office in the financial industry. I'm going to be as vague as possible because I'm not trying to get found or killed. So yeah, that is where I am working now. I definitely had an interest in marketing before I graduated college, and that was kind of the route I wanted to go, or social media marketing even more specifically. So, but I like marketing in general, and that's kind of what I was aiming towards. So I was very lucky to find a position like this, and the culture at the office is great. I'm so happy. It's been an adjustment getting used to working in downtown and just in a busier area and public transportation, but the culture at the office is great. It's definitely a new industry than what I'm used to. I've worked in retail for almost 5 years before this. In the financial industry, it wasn't the thing that I pictured myself in, but not even in a negative way. I just hadn't considered it before. I just knew I wanted to do marketing or social media marketing for a reputable company. So I did accomplish that part of the goal, and it's been actually really cool learning about besides just learning about what it's like to be on a marketing team in a corporate office. I've been able to learn about how the industry that I work in works, which is awesome, even though it's not the most exciting thing to me initially, because I have other interests. Just I love makeup, I love clothes, I love YouTube, stuff like that. It's not super boring or anything, just because I get to learn something new. And so I think that's where I get to practice the skills that I want to practice, but also I get to learn something else, and so it keeps it the job's like very fulfilling so far. But when I first started, I definitely felt imposter syndrome. Even though I graduated from college, I was in an environment where I'm not monitored all the time, and I can listen to podcasts while I'm at work, and I don't have to deal with any customers, and I can be like creative, and there's just like a lot more freedom to it. So I'm not used to that, and so that's why I was like, oh my, like this feels weird. Like I was in college and working at Victoria's Secret like a month ago, you know, and then college I was back there like 3 months ago. So it was definitely like a weird feeling right away, because I just feel like so young, and so just not that I wasn't prepared, because I've been doing fine in my role. I've been doing a good job. So it's not like I can't do it. It just feels weird. And so even if you're qualified, sometimes that's like kind of like a crazy feeling. So that's what I wanted to mention just initially. Like now I'm so comfortable and used to it, and I'm still doing a great job. So it definitely doesn't really feel weird anymore, but initially it felt like I don't even know how I got there. I really enjoy making more money. Obviously, that's like one of my things on my list was making more coin. That's one of the positives. That's great. Working 40 hours a week was a weird adjustment. I have that under positives, which I guess I still would want to work full-time no matter what, but I used to work part-time, so it was definitely an adjustment. Like week after week, I'm like, holy shit, I guess I'm working 40 hours now. So that was an adjustment, but it's a good thing, because I only work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, like very like normal hours. So then I still have my nights, and I don't come home and have homework or anything or other shit going on. Like when I was in school, I'd go to school all day, and then I'd go to work and close or be there till like 8 at least, you know? So that, like now I just have so much more calmness in my life, and then having the weekends off is amazing. I'm still super busy on the weekends, so it doesn't feel like I have time to relax. But it's good. Like I just know I have these 2 days off every single week, whereas like Victoria's Secret, I knew I'd always work on the weekends, or just any job a lot of the time when you're in college, because you go to school all day every day, so you need time to work around that, and then the weekends off, like that's ample time to work. So it's not just like VS is terrible, like that's just like how it is for many people. And even having homework then and working on the weekends, like it's so annoying, and then the days you work always switch up. So it's nice having a set schedule, and I love that, and I love having weekends off, and I love having a normal routine. So that's a plus. I love that. I wished for that for many years while I was in college, so I'm so glad I finally have that. But my new job's allowing me to have really good work-life balance. As I was saying, I get to come home and relax and leave work at work, and you know, go back the next day and you know, do it all over again. And then my weekends off, same thing. Like I get to just take a break from work, which is great. So I think my job has definitely allowed me to have a really good work-life balance, which is amazing. It's something that I always wanted, and it's important to me when looking for a job. So like I said, positives. I'm learning a lot. My work has a really chill dress code, which is cool. I posted a video and I've talked to you guys about how I knew I had to buy more like professional clothing when starting this job, because like I said, it's a business, corporate office. I was just very much under the impression that I would have to wear kind of like what I'm wearing even today, like this like cute little chambray dress, but actually they're super chill. People are always wearing really comfy clothes, or it's like a good mix. Some people still dress like business casual, some people will wear t-shirts, some people, you know, will wear maybe stuff more on the workout side of things, sweatshirts. It's awesome. They told us, you know what, as long as you're covered up. So I don't think I would ever really wear like crop tops in there or anything. Like I wouldn't wear anything revealing or like short really, but I think I definitely feel comfortable wearing like jeans and my Air Force Ones, which is, I love that, because then I'll have days that I'll wear my little dresses and my Air Force Ones, and I don't have to worry about like my shoes are too casual, or even like dresses and like little booties, like heels. So I am so lucky that I get to have such a chill dress code. Okay, I am back. My camera stopped recording yesterday when I was filming, so it's actually a new day, and I am wearing my pajama shirt. I don't know if I showed this in a haul, but I got it from Pink. But the last thing I remember talking about when I looked back at the cut video was me talking about how chill the dress code is at my work. I love that. I don't remember exactly what I had said before the clip cut, but I was basically saying that I dress up sometimes, wear my little dresses, and sometimes I wear leggings and my Sherpa like I did today and my Ugg boots. So it really just depends on like what I'm feeling, but it's nice because it's still more of a liberal dress code than what I had at Pink, because when I worked at Victoria's Secret I could only wear all black or pink clothes. But like here it's like if one day I want to wear comfy or a dress or different brands, like it's fine. So I really do love that, and I got so lucky with that at my job. So not everybody has that, so that's definitely a plus. And then the next thing I have on here is my workplace is a very friendly environment, which is definitely a positive. Everyone there is so nice and always so willing to teach us if we have questions or help us learn along and kind of get us caught up. So that is really great, and I'm really glad I have that. And everyone's just like fun other than that, like very friendly and I don't know, talkative, and I don't know, it's good. And then the environment is a lot more chill and less stressful than what I'm used to, which is good, even though I have more responsibility and I feel like the stuff that I'm doing is a little bit more challenging, and I don't want to say more important, but kind of. It's still way more relaxed, which is really funny because I feel like when I was just selling bras and panties, it was like super stressful. So I'm glad that I work in a more relaxed environment. Well, also though, there's like other aspects about, not even like just with like my managers and my coworkers, but with other parts of working there. Like some of the stuff with customers like was really stressful. So and then another positive, my work seems to be a little bit more meaningful to me. It's going to be different for everyone depending on where they work, but it's a little bit more meaningful to me because I feel like I'm doing something more important, like I said earlier. But part of that is from being, you know, I was at VS for like 5 years, so it's easy to burn out on that. And when I'm going to school to do something else, it probably makes my job feel less important to me, or less meaningful, I should say. Like I still went in there, did my best. I, you know, enjoyed my time for the most part, but I definitely feel like the work I'm doing now is more meaningful to me. And then another positive is I have a change in pace in my life now. I am not doing the same thing that I had been doing. I'm not going to CSU anymore. I'm not in Northern Colorado anymore, and I'm not working the same job. So it seems like it's definitely a much needed change in pace, obviously. And even like my schedule is different now, in a good way. Like I'm not used to working full time. I'm not used to working that like a set schedule or having the weekends off. So it's definitely a positive. Whereas like I still have many constant variables in my life, like I get to see Brandon every day, and I don't know, I still see my mom every week, so that's good, and my siblings and my dogs. And then I only have 2 things on my negative list, and the first one is at my current job now, I'm very much sedentary because I sit in a chair all day for 8 hours, 5 days a week. So that's definitely not on the positive side of things. When I was working retail, I stood for 8 hours straight, or standing and walking simultaneously. So definitely completely different. And even though that's not exercise, I feel like that's better than just sitting. Some of my coworkers have stand-up desks, so that's good for them, but I definitely need to probably get on like exercising or something. So yeah, that's the only, and then the other thing I just put that I like don't love taking the train every day. It's fine, it's just I'm not used to it yet. I think like I've gotten more used to it, but I'm used to driving myself, so just working in a place where like just in a really busy area. I mean, driving would still suck even if I did drive myself because parking is so expensive. Even if you just got like a set pass instead of paying to park every day, but also like the traffic is just like not worth it. So I've definitely gotten used to it, and it's just like annoying because one day I was on the train, like people like have yelled at each other on the train in front of me. Some person on public transportation has like ashed my coworker with their blunt. What was it? This guy tried to get me involved in an MLM on the train, and he was super annoying and tried to talk to me for like 20 minutes. So yeah, honestly, like, I don't even care if people try to talk to me, but the fact that he was trying to get me on board with an MLM was like the most annoying thing ever. Like, don't worry about those girls in your Instagram DMs anymore, because it's guys on public transportation that are doing it now. So yeah, but that's it. I don't really have very much on my negative list. It's like, honestly, overall a really positive thing for me, and I'm really excited. So I'm so happy I get to share this with you guys. I really do love my job, and for those of you who cared about my big girl job update, thank you and wanted to know. If you have any more questions, definitely let me know. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Mad Dogs.